What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I should be thankful for the Dallas Cowboys because, and in fact, I think all of us Cowboys YouTube should be thankful for the Cowboys because they literally keep you busy. I don't know how other teams what they do. What's Tampa Bay Buccaneers YouTubers doing right now? Do they have any content to talk about? Minnesota Vikings YouTubers? Do they even have any? Because Jerry and Stephen Jones, they keep us employed. They keep us employed. So we heard. Now this makes me question then what I put up just half hour ago. Because we heard that former special teamer Rich Batista had been contacted by the Cowboys, but technically I don't know how they can because he's actually employed by the Green Bay Packers. But they informally talked to him about their coaching vacancy. While we allegedly had, seemingly about to have, Brian Schottenheimer named as head coach as soon as tomorrow. And I just got a call from Clarence. I was talking to my wife on the phone and things, and Clarence called and said, "Did you see this now?" I'm like, I can't keep up. I literally can't keep up. And at the current rate today, I hit 70 million views on this channel. 70 million. At the rate we're going, it might be 80 million before the draft. It's crazy. So we got now, Pete Carroll has spoken with Jerry Jones regarding Cowboys head coaching vacancy. And I'm wondering, here's what I'm wondering. Are the Cowboys actually going through and actually listening to the fans for once? Because the outcry against Brian Schottenheimer has been pretty high. That the Cowboys have literally been getting killed by basically saying, you are dumb and dumber. Okay, let me show you what I'm... actually, here. Let me show you. Let me show you guys, okay? Let's see here. Shout out to my bride, Tracy, because she is incredible at doing graphics. You see this? You see that? Dumb and Dumb. Look at it. It's Jerry and Steven in Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber. Jerry and Steven. So, here's the thing. They informally talked to Deion Sanders, allegedly talked to Rich Batista, who's been basically a special teams coach all his career, although he was an interim coach for the Raiders for 12 months and actually was 7-5. But Mark Davis decided, no, we're going to go ahead and get somebody else. I believe it was Josh McDaniels. There's another one as well. Oh, let's get Josh McDaniels in here. And it was a complete disaster. Forgive me, I've got a bit of a cold. And the Cowboys have had so much shit going on, I can't keep a voice. I literally cannot keep my voice because there's always so much stuff to talk about with the Dallas Cowboys. And so now we have the Deion Sanders situation as well, where we have everybody saying the Cowboys should go for Deion. And this is where I see this as maybe a continuation. This is round 2 of the Cowboys, Stephen Jones, who did not want Deion the first time because he, of course, is Deion Sanders and doesn't want to pay money. But here we are again, and this time you've got Stephen Jones allegedly pushing Brian Schottenheimer. And I dare say he's pushing Brian Schottenheimer because position flex. If I get Brian Schottenheimer, he can be the head coach, the offensive coordinator. I ain't got to pay an offensive coordinator. Ooh, oh, you hear the gears grinding right now, don't you? Dumb and Dumber, we can save some more money. He's like that freaking miser. Mine. It's all mine. Now, Pete Carroll allegedly has been called. So let's dig into it. Nick Harris's Fort Worth Telegram reports from Seattle Seahawks head coach Pete Carroll, former, has spoken with the Cowboys owner Jerry Jones regarding the Dallas head coaching opening. Harris noted the mutual interest and says the decision is in the hands of Jerry while they consider all options after offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer's 2 interviews. Carroll, 73. We got everybody so old, man. 73 was hired as Seattle Seahawks head coach in 2010 and was in the role for 12 years. He is previously the head coach of USC and had a stint in the NFL as head coach of the Jets and Patriots in the 90s. So that was a disaster. Since taking the job in Seattle, Carroll led the team to a record of 227, 137, and 1, and in 14 seasons, along with 14 playoff appearances, 2 trips to the Super Bowl, and a championship in 2013. Seattle and Carroll mutually agreed that he would step down as head coach after the 23 season, and he remained in consulting roles. We have more on the Cowboys coaching search when it becomes available. So that's where we are with this at the moment. That was 12 minutes ago. Dallas, Fort Worth. Cowboys have shown interest in Pete Carroll, basically saying the same thing. As the Dallas Cowboys coaching search hits a new day on Thursday, blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, it's exactly the same thing. So I'm going to bet that what we honestly have here is Stephen Jones wanted to do the most vanilla thing that he could, and because they like to make things easy, that's why he looks and says, well, if we go ahead and keep Brian Schottenheimer, we can keep consistency. We can keep a lot of our coaching staff together, and we don't have to make a whole lot of changes, and maybe this will be good for Dak. And, yeah. And Jerry is pushing back some and realizing that people are literally saying the Cowboys don't give a rat's ass about winning, that they're the dumbest people out there, that they're dumb and dumber, and that they're idiots. And so they're making some moves to look like we're really putting in the work. But they're putting in the work mostly with people that they know. You know, we can say, oh, we talked to Rich Batista, but, you know, he doesn't really want to come. Oh, we talked to Deion Sanders, but they didn't really, just had a conversation. So are these phone calls, or are these actually where, you know, you're just saying we talked to him. We talked to him about the head coaching position. You know, they could call me up and say, hey, you know, we have a vacancy at our head coaching position and stuff. What do you think about it? Do you think we should hire such and such? Then they could turn around and say, well, we talked to Mark Holmes about our coaching vacancy. It wasn't that they were trying to hire me. Right? They just talked to me about it. So, and I could say, it's real interesting, you know, whoever you're thinking about doing. And they could turn around and say, yeah, we both had a mutual interest in us getting a coach. So there's that. We'll see. If nothing else, this has got the Cowboys YouTube Mafia going big. Peace out.